Hey guys, hope you're all doing well and you're coping well with this lockdown. I'm out in the sunshine and I'm here to do my second training video, which is going to be all based on the serve. So I've got a few little activities, a bit of a true and false and a few facts about the serve. So here we go. Okay, so first of all, a few facts about the serve. Firstly, I think it's one of the most important shots in the game. The reason being is it's the first shot you play. It's also probably the most under practiced shot in the game, along with the return of serve, but yet these are the two shots that you play first and second in a point. So I'm here to sort of say, look, let's get practicing our serves a little bit more, and that's going to raise our game. Okay, the serve is great to practice because it's the one shot in which you have total control over. What I'm saying with that is that every other shot is received from your opponent, but the serve, you have time and control to do what you want. So I've got 4 different practices for you today. The first one is based on the throw up, the ball toss. The second is about your rhythm. The third is about your balance. And the fourth is about your contact point. All of these are really important with your serve. So let's get started. Okay, just a couple of hints on when you do the throw up. It's actually a misconception. It isn't a throw up, it's just a guide. So basically, a lot of players, they try and throw with their elbow or their wrist. You want to keep these as steady as you can and actually just pinch the ball with your thumb and these 3 fingers and release the ball while the arm carries on going up. So basically, the best place to release the ball is around head height, eye level, and you release the ball and then catch. That should minimize the amount the ball moves and creates a much straighter, steadier throw. So the first practice is about getting the ball in the right place, the throw up. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to get my service stance. I'm not going to use a racket for this just yet. I'm just going to use my body, my hands. I'm going to get my position and I'm just going to practice shadowing a serve and catching the ball with my other hand. Now if I feel like I'm having to move to catch it, it's in the wrong place. I just want to get that arm right up there straight and get this trophy position, this tick position. If you noticed, I've got a little bit of a knee bend in here as well. Poor throw there. Okay, better. I'm looking to try and catch it. That's the one. Right above my head, just in front of me. So it's at 12 o'clock. Okay, so the next progression is with the racket. Now I like this because it makes it more realistic. You get a feel for this. So here we go. I'm going to pretend to do my routine because the grass is a bit dodgy. Wait, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to get the shape and just try and catch it. Position. Oh, not too good. Better. Not bad. It's important to note that this is a very simple exercise. However, simplicity is always the best. One thing I want to stress to you is just make sure that you feel balanced before, during and after. If you can get that on all of these exercises, then you're in with a shout. The other thing is just hold your pose as you catch it and then you can look up to see where you've caught the ball. Okay, so practice number 2 is the figure of 8. So all this is great for your rhythm. This is good for a warm-up before a match. I quite like this just to get a feel for my action. So I'm just going to do the action and then can you see I start again. So I'll just move back so you can see that without killing my rabbits. Perfect lawnmower, guys. Here we go. So here, through, racket comes back, start again. Here, through, racket goes back, start again. Shape, racket speed at the end, so just before contact, and then here, always on balance, getting that shape. All right. Okay, my next exercise is about balance on the serve. So you're going to do a shadow of the serve, but you're going to try and hold your balance at the end. So the first step would be for a beginner or an improver, where you start off with your position, your serving position, you do your shot, and you hold your balance at the end, just with a pinpoint stance. Okay. The second level of this, slightly different. Same stance, do your routine, you do your shape, you hit, but this time you land with your back leg up. So you turn this knee here, and you land with that back leg up. I'm going to see if I can do that with a bit better balance. So I'm here, got my position, I hit my shot, and then I hold that finishing position. Okay, so level 3 is a bit more dynamic than the others. You're going to start off with your position. You're then going to accelerate up to the ball, driving off the ground and landing with that back leg up in this position. I'll show you again. Okay, the final practice of today is about practicing your contact point. So this is a simple drill. You're going to start off with the ball in your non-dominant hand. So your throwing hand. Basically, I'm going to do my shape, release the ball, and then I'm going to catch the ball up above my head with my other hand. So here we go. If you can hold this, shows good balance, but also you can look up. I've actually contacted that with a straight arm at 12 o'clock and in front of me, so I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm happy with that. Another idea for this would be using these beautiful things here, this Velcro bat and this Velcro ball. If you've got one lying around, you do your shape here, and then you got your contact, and again. Okay, so you can hold the pose as well to see where you've contacted it. Okay, the final one about contact point, and you would usually use a tennis netting, like a fencing. I'm sure all the coaches out there have done this plenty of times with contact point. I'm a little bit tall for here, but it'd be great for my my girls. But you can practice throwing the ball up and trapping it on the net. Okay, this is great for the youngsters, just great to get them to try and contact the ball above their head, so an overhead rather than an overarm. Okay, it's time for the true or false. So, I like to do this at the end of the video just for a bit of fun, and I've got a few things written down here. There may be true or false that I did when I was a younger player, and you can answer them at the end. So, number 1, I've served and hit my partner on the back of the head. True or false? Okay, number 2, I've served, tripped and fallen flat on my face. Ouch. Number 3, I've served a game of double faults. Number 4, I've served with my eyes closed, start to finish on the action, got the ball in. Number 5, I've served and managed to somehow get the ball behind myself. Tough to do. Okay, number 6, I've hit the ball on top of my frame. The ball bounced in the service box and spun back over the net, producing an ace. Okay, post your answers, that'll be great, and thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of the week. Cheers guys, take care. Okay, a handy hint about when you do the serve and the land.